Actually, in hindsight, it might be wiser to get disease over and done with fast. Huh? What's Altina doing out here? She must be pretty lost in thought. She hasn't even noticed me yet. So focused in right now, but maybe I'll have to check up on her as an instructor. Alright, I better snap her off. Where are you going? Something new. I just have a few minor tasks that I need to take care of. You don't need to trouble yourself with everyone's private matters. Altina, wait! Where's she heading off to? I'd better go after Valimar. Reen explained the situation to the others and then began to try to figure out where Altina had gone. While researching using the terminal documents, she'd stumbled upon some disturbing information. It was related to Reen's hometown, Ymir. The government had a strategy in place to send the Imperial Defense Force to occupy this neutral region, capture the Baron and his wife, and draw Reen out into the open. Today was the day this operation was scheduled to be put into action. Class 7 immediately hurried to the Isengard mountain range. After hiding Valimar among the rocks and crags, Reen made for Ymir as fast as his legs could carry him. Please, I can't be too late. Stop right there, Brat. Who'd have thought a little kid like this would cause so much trouble? That black puppet. Wait, are you the Intelligence Division's Black Rabbit? Perfect. You can join the band until the Ashen Chevalier gets here. Ah! Ah! What the? Even the Zara saw that? Impossible. Could it be him? No, there's no way. Take your hands off Altina. Instructor. Hey, pull yourselves together. We're the Imperial Defense Force, crying out loud. Call for reinforcements. We'll surround him. Sorry to break it to you, but they already left. You. Scarecrow. The Ironbloods, what are you doing here? I was going to ask you that. Ymir's neutral. We have a non-interference agreement. I applaud your passion for your work, but breaking that agreement by coming here isn't something we look kindly on. But we were just... Major, what about the Ashen Chevalier's actions at orders in the fortress? What if you sacrificed if it means stopping him from stymieing the war effort? Look, I didn't come here to talk military strategy. You have to leave this area immediately. That comes straight from Old Blood 9 himself. The Chancellor? You heard, man. Withdraw. Sorry about that. Some of the troops have more enthusiasm than sense. I'll be making an example of them. No more dare touch Ymir again. Nectar, what are you? Well then, see you around. Don't be too harsh on the Black Rabbit, okay? She did this for your sake after all. I'm very sorry for acting so recklessly. I just wanted to try to... Thank goodness you're alright. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't just rush out on your own. I'll be able to take it if I lose you too. Okay. Of course, I should have fallen. gonna put him through the same pain he felt back when he lost out. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do anything like this again. Okay, as long as you understand. Phew. You're okay. Everything's fine.
I can't carry on the way I have any longer. I need to change. I may need to do what Milliam did. No. That would cause... I need to come up with a plan of my own. To protect him when and where he needs... What is this emotion I'm feeling? It feels somehow different.
And they called it puppy love. Rena and Altina climbed back up the mountain to Valimar. They made it back to the Macabre safely and reunited with their friends. Your bond with Altina strengthened. You shared a special moment with Altina. What's with the flowers and suitcase, Your Highness? Oh, I'm just preparing myself is all. I was wondering if we could make a stop by Ulster once the opportunity allows. I see, Prince Oliver's childhood hometown. The state funeral for the victims has already been performed in Heimdall. The remains, however, were completely incinerated. While the grave itself was quite extravagant, it's actually empty. No matter how I thought about it, I just couldn't picture my brother's soul lying to rest now. I'd like to go back to his old home just once. Lay some flowers there, Your Highness. Oh, it's just a personal whim of mine, really. We can talk more about it when the time is right. I should instead be thinking of what kind of contributions I can make for the ship, shouldn't I? I remember the crew before my princess. Don't hesitate to assign me my fair share of the work, even though I've got to stay out of combat. Thank God they remedied that in beginnings. Prince Oliver's childhood home, huh? Maybe I should pay my respects too. If you're up for it, Your Highness, I could have Valimar take us there. I'd like to go pay my respects to Prince Oliver as well. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. Reen and Alfin took Valimar to a remote region of Erebonia. They went down to Ulster taking care not to be conspicuous. Holy shit. That is a lot of freaking...
No! Unhand me! How long must I live in the confines of boredom?
About 10 years, I'd say. Sorry for making you cry so much, Sheena. Seriously, did he get locked up after the events of this? Certainly deserves it, the amount of freaking war crimes he's done. Oh no, I'm glad I could help. It's really not so much to carry, I assure you. I think I can tell what this is just by the weight of it. Between that and what she was talking to Sandy about earlier. This is where Olivet was born and raised. I'd been wanting to visit, but burned down before I could. You know, those of us in Class 7 actually did stop by back during the Civil War. You and the others told me about it. That lightning struck it a few months ago. Could that have been some kind of omen? Anyway, I'd like to offer some flowers and pay our respects. You see, this monument is... something the matter? Oh, someone's laid out a rose already. They must have had the same idea and got it before us. I think I know who. That black ribbon is used by the Honor House in times of mourning. Must have been Cedric. Oh. What exactly is going through his mind? There's this, but what happened with the Crimson Wings in the first place? He thinks that he has the right to mourn Olivet? Well, I suppose the same could be said about me. Your Highness? I asked them and Celine about the rivalries ring. If you do wind up facing off against Cedric, if you feel any pity or sympathy for him, you must bury it, even if it's a matter of life or death. Your Highness, Reen, you've always been so gentle by nature. To be honest, if you do end up fighting Cedric, or without your kindness could cause you to hesitate, to prevent him from doing any more damage than he already has. Princess Alfin, I'm afraid I can't allow myself to do that. When it comes to Prince Cedric, I have Kurt to consider as well. I have to think about you too. I'm not under the illusion that everything going forward will be anything but complicated. This is Prince Cedric that we're talking about. Your twin brother and the person closest to you in a lot of ways, Your Highness. What happens with rivalries is not set in stone. I think that the best thing is for you to think about what you yourself would like to do. Once I know how I can help, I'll do anything and everything in my power to do so. I still have a lot to figure out with things as they are. I think that at least just laugh. But it's true, with father out of commission and my mother being held captive, I must face Cedric in place of all of it. Even simply as his only sister, I'll think over matters carefully. I won't run away from this. That sounds like a good idea to me, Your Highness. Prince Cedric also offered it. I was here. I think that conveys a certain sentiment. Thanks, Liam. Oh, I actually had something I wanted to do here. You know that case I'm making you look around? I was almost sure that was a loot, is it? Yes, it is. Her most beloved souvenir from Oliver's travels to the bowl. I've actually been taking the odd lesson here and there lately. I just might be able to hash my way through a song or two. According to Sandy, the mayor's out at the moment, so we're not pressed for time. Well, that's good. The whole situation with the mayor sure strange. Volomar's on standby, so I can't see a reason why we'd need to hurry. I'd be honored if you would play it for me, Your Highness. I'm a little nervous. Okay, deep breath and... How long must there be in the confines of boredom? Farewell, you two. Indeed. Oh, funny how I didn't hear it.
Why did you fucking hear it? Why did you fucking hear it?
You do realise everyone just saw that?
Sorry, I mean really.
I know, I was lying in your bed. Anyway, of course I didn't hear it, Pinocchio. I didn't hear it, Pinocchio.
Get the fuck out of my bedroom. That's smart.
You can really get high up the
I thought you must have used it all.
No, I was behind there.
That's not nice. Lovely. Right,
End of Emmerdale? Ah, I'm back. Sorry, Reen, I was able to play it better earlier. I really was. Maybe the slides are throwing off. It really can make a big difference. I think this particular loot is a little big for most women. That was Amber Moore, right? Would you mind if I play a little too? Actually, I think I heard about that before from Elise. You played at the Academy Festival 2 years ago, right? That's right. My dad gave me lessons growing up. It's a pretty famous song, so maybe we can make our way through it. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. A passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. The surprising thing is that was not actual singing. That was lovely, Reen. Really lovely. You might even be better than Oliver. Thanks, but given how often he played this loot, I'd be surprised if that were the case. Hearing the song again really takes me back now. I used to listen to it a lot when I was little. It seems that Oliver's mother, it seems like Ariel really loved it. This song is how she expressed her feelings when she refused father's marriage proposal back when he was the Crown Prince. I only feel I can imagine her performance from Oliver's eyes. I see. I think Prince Oliver himself may have told me this before. It looks like Oliver was filled with the same sentiment. I get the feeling that the basic ideas and emotions we have as people don't really change much from generation to generation. Huh? I think that would be finding out Elise's whereabouts sooner rather than later. You're going to find Irene, find her, and bring her back. I think that fate has set this course. When someone is kind enough to assert that, it does make you focus in and face what lies ahead of you. Does makes? What? That's exactly what I intend to do as well. This isn't a time to be reserved. Right here, in this situation. I'm sure that Oliver would be in total agreement if you were here. Though my thoughts regarding Cedric here are less clear.
Reen, I'm in love with you. I have been ever since the day you rescued me. 2 years ago, on the Pantagruel.
Ah yes, the moment which got Reen freaking out.
You may see me as nothing more than your sister's dearest friend, but all I truly am deep down...
I think that your lovely performance charmed this out of me, Reen. You don't need to give me an answer or anything, okay? I just wanted to share how I feel about you. I think that a lot of things might change for you when Elise is back. And once the real battle begins, I don't think that there'll be any chances like this. Your Highness! Should we be heading back to the ship then? We still need to determine where Elise is. I actually think that I might be able to help tow her out. Reen and Orphan departed Ulster after giving their best to Sandy and the others. They returned to the Macabre on Valamar. God, I keep freaking... I keep pronouncing it in 2 different ways. Why? The princess carried the loot case on the way back, saying that she could handle it on her own now. You shared a special moment with Alfie. Hey everyone, I see you're set up in the workshop now. Oh dear. Yep, I wanted to pay you back for the help you've given me. I'll make any modifications to your ordnance you may need. It'll be just like when we worked together on your field exercises. Hey, don't take don't take on too much at once. Remember, you gotta do maintenance on the engines too. No sweat, I'm just getting started. That's great, just don't push yourself too hard. Oh, you two really get together. But I guess it makes Oh god. I'm still laughing at that freaking hot springs just... Where was it? There we go. Sorry, didn't catch that. No need to repeat yourself either. You do realize all you're doing is making yourself appear even more guilty when you say that. I guess it makes sense after all the intense power you two have gone through together. Yeah, well, I get the feeling we could have avoided a lot of those battles if Tia here didn't charge right in without thinking so much. What about the times you were too much of a hothead to back down from fight? Okay, I guess we're both as bad as each other. But I figure that's part of why we make such a great team. Yeah, you're right. Ooh la la, isn't that sweet? I think someone's got a little crush. Yeah, I can feel myself getting bashful just watching you. there for the freaking nostalgia. Not too bad if I say so myself. Doing some practice, I see. Your movements there felt really natural. Yeah, it surprised even me, to be honest. I guess it's to be expected. I've done cross swords with Lieutenant Colonel Nightheart. Being able to hold my ground against one of Mueller's sworn friends was a big moment for me. I can imagine. Looks like we'll have to thank the Lieutenant Colonel and the General for that sometime. Definitely, but maybe not quite yet. I imagine Prince Cedric is also steadily improving his skills. Maybe I should start searching for that thing Uncle Zex told me about. General Zex told him to look for something? I wonder what it could be. This thing your uncle wants you to search for, I assume there must be some big story behind it? I'd like to know more, if you wouldn't mind. It might prove useful to us later on. Sure, Instructor, I don't mind. Would you be willing to accompany me somewhere in that case? We can talk more about it on the way. Kurt briefed Reen on the item he was looking for, and the two headed out to their destination. You think this is the sword you're looking for? It must be, much as the description. Roland Vander was the renowned swordsman who founded the Vander School. This is one of the two legendary swords he wielded during the War of Lions. No kidding. Roland Vander really was an incredible swordsman, known for taking up arms with young Dracos himself 250 years ago. So this is the sword your ancestor used, huh? Indeed, his left-handed short sword to be precise. It's been missing since the war. My uncle reached out to me from the naval fortress. They'd apparently received word about a sword matching the description recently. You may be able to discover the essence of what it means to be a sword of protection through the blades that once belonged to Roland. That was a top-secret communication he went out of his way to send to Macabre. I think I understand. It didn't show up during the last Civil War, it showed up now, when you're struggling to grow as a swordsman. Even other people would probably consider it fate. I admit I'm more than a little self-conscious that I may be unworthy of such an honor. Even so, this is a sword my family has spent generations searching for. As a Vander, I must retrieve it. Alright, let's sort things out with the store owner. So this is the sword Roland Vander once used. How do you like it? The weight and balance are perfect. It almost feels like it was made for me. Of course I'm a dual wielder. I'll need another of these if I'm going to make full use of it. What? What's going on? My head! It's like there's something surging into it. Kurt! Dracos, my lord and dearest friend, I hereby pledge myself to your cause. I will not leave your side until you accomplish your goal. I swear it to my blades. And if the power should prove too much for you, I will do whatever it takes to bring you back to your senses. Even if it costs me my life, I will watch over you and the Empire. What was that? A memory stored within the sword, maybe? No. Maybe it would be more accurate to call it an echo of its owner's consciousness. In other words, you just caught a glimpse of Roland Vander's past. That was Roland? Unbelievable. The man himself vowed the underworld lines, but looks like a part of his spirit remained in the sword to watch over him for Dracos. It was probably able to resonate with us by using our connection as awakeners and secondary contractors. I see. A piece of Roland's sword, huh? Sword. Ugh! Why did I say sword again? I never thought I'd get to feel connected to my ancestor in such a manner. I can't let him outdo me. As a Vander, I owe it to my family and myself to overcome this trial. I'll open Prince Cedric's eyes to the truth, just like Roland would have done for Dracos. With you as my witness, I swear it upon this blade. Inspiring words, Kurt. I'll be counting on you. Kurt and Rean continued to travel before returning to the macabre. Kurt decided to keep hold of the sword until its partner could be found. Rude. So Toa, Marcus, and Laura. You got the exact same habit, Rean. Configurations complete. Initializing automated analysis. Thanks, Rean. All done set up on my end too. Now to integrate the tasks. Then we'll start auto-logging the analysis results. Maybe I should go grab us something to drink? Now, all that's left to do now is wait until it finishes up. Nice work there, Toa. Here, I got this for you. When did you... Wait, is that Coco? Help yourself. I know it's a favourite of yours. Your treat then, huh? Thanks, Rean. You got black coffee for yourself now? That's no fun. Sorry, I'm not really one for sugary drinks. I'm not really one to talk. That's all I've got in my mini fridge. This feels like just like it did back in school, sitting around the student council room. You guys helping me out, me lending you a hand in return. Looks like it happened all over again. I really am glad you're right now. Oh, Rean, thanks. Still, we have a whole mountain's worth of problems left to get through. We still don't know where Lisa is or the rest of the academy personnel at now. Sure, Angie's back, but George and Crow, no matter how cheerful he acts, he's still... Toa. Okay, I'll stop. I'd be in for a real hair ruffling if Crow had been pointing like this. I'm sure Angie would just take that as a challenge to start rubbing herself against me. I think that might end up happening anyway. You're telling me, those two are just the same as ever, aren't they? I bet George is too, somewhere way deep down. Oh, I think it's done. Now we just have to check the logs. I'll help. Let's split up. Working together, Toa and Rean finished piecing together the fragments of the secret document. The resulting information regarding an incident from around 17 years ago. Though unrelated to the present situation, it was nevertheless a startling and unexpected development. So, what's this about? It's some previously unknown information about an airship incident from 17 years ago. The one with the international ship that ran between Crossbar and Haliask, up in Northumbria. There was a problem with the orbital engine. Everyone on board died in the resulting crash. But the truth is, this was no accident. It was an attack, one resulting from a secret battle between the Erebonian and Calvardian intelligence divisions. Most of the passengers were cross-Bellian citizens, with the state having become independent 2 years prior. But there was also a few Erebonian citizens aboard as well. I see, like your parents. They were on their way home from attending an academic conferences, political science and economic specialists, right? They said supervisors. Yeah. Right, I was pretty young then, so my memories of it are very faint. My grandfather told me the conference was about seeking out possible methods of economic revitalization for Northumbria. And of course, people of Crossbow were livid. But they were never paid any real mind compared to the major powers whose squabble they'd gotten caught up in. I feel like I'm only now getting a real sense of just how outrageous all this was. Each of these events of the past is invariably. That goes for this incident and for Harmel too. Sure, the Empire's curse may be the underlying cause, but that cause is nothing without people to act upon it. That's why we can't afford to look away. We have to face what lies ahead of us. You're right, Tora. Even so, I...
Thanks so much for your help, Breen. Now then.
Yeah, let's. I guess I should let it be for the time being. Still, if this keeps up... Ouch, you had to go there, didn't you? Come to think of it, I kind of have trouble thinking of you as a ladies' man, Crow. Maybe because of all the times Angelica upstaged you back at fours. Lame. Hey, you don't know what it's like to have to compete with Angie. Take that chick from Literature Club, for example. Tatiana, right? Let me tell you, if Angie set her sights on her, you wouldn't stand a chance. In fact, you might want to get moving on that before she does. Hey, mind your own business, it's not like I care or anything. Come on, don't be shy. Whenever you need advice about women, you just come to Uncle Crow. Back off, man, this ain't funny. Even Ash isn't quite a match for Crow. Get back, I never said you could cut... Your mouth says no, but you're purring all the same. I am not. There, isn't that better? Just relax and let me work my magic. Or if you prefer, you can switch to human form and I'll give you a nice massage. There is no way that's going to happen. You say it's just as relentless as ever. It's kind of scary. Well, yeah, since I got nearly freaking murdered you in Erin. Oh, I forgot I just spoke to him about 5 times. That actually looks good. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. She looks good in blue hair.
game begin.
Nope.
Sorry, but I win this time. Let the game begin.
I got fucking play that last second.
Well played.
Nailed it.
Begin combat.
Damn it. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I'm dead. Nailed it. Tide Fox for me.
Victory!
Thank you for this match.
Oh shit. Damn it. Damn it. Nailed it. My shield. Damn it! Ah. I'm dead. Oh, come on! You little... Yes!
I've lost.
Got him.
Let's start the game.
After you, please. No. Damn it, I should cut that one in. Oh wait, I wouldn't have had enough. Come on, anyway.
No! Okay. Ah! Nice. Skill. Nah.
Yeah, the sacrifice was inevitable.
No!
Asshole!
No!
No! Talk about me.
I managed to win.
Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Shit. Yeah! God, I keep forgetting the freaking box. Let's see, there's still Marcus and Laura. Oh, I've had an opening to gain leaves.
May the goddess bless this match of ours.
Let me begin. What shall I do? May Adios keep you safe. Shit. Nah. Nope. Natio! Natio! May Adios keep you safe. Bullseye!
I guess I still have a lot to learn.
So what I get? Dharma X3. 3 Dharma cards. I'm actually enjoying this now. Probably because you're not constantly using cards like you did in CS3.
Game on!
So what should I do next? It's looking. Damn it. Spaceman. Yes, you did make the wrong call there. Nah. Hmm? Yeah, you ain't getting away with that easy.
I win.
Fair play.
Let us begin our duel.
That was a little.
Ah!
I have achieved victory.
Yeah, it's because I played myself at last second. Okay.
Let us begin our duel.
Oh, it doesn't leave that. Huh. Weak! For real. Tries to find double the hole. Whoop. Okay, this is fucking broken. Yep. What? Yep. Don't worry, my friend. Your sacrifice was not in vain. $35 and staying alive.
I
Nailed
concede. You are the victor.
God, I got lucky. Okay, the victor got the spoils. After all. Why so serious, Lord? Everything okay? My apologies, I was just lost in thought. We were able to get you and Crow back. We've been recovering our comrades one after another, but there's still the Iron Bloods and Ouroboros to consider, as well as Zephyr and the Red Constellation. Can I really hope to stand up to those blocking our path? Do I truly have what it takes to serve as a head for the Arcade family in the Blade Master's stead? Thoughts like that have been weighing quite heavily on my mind as of late. Laura. My sword itself is in fine condition. If there is a problem, it must lie with me. I must further hone my abilities should I wish to continue to serve as a blade of Class 7. Looks like Laura's hit a bit of a dead end. That being the case... Right, maybe we could try that. Brownie Island. Brownie Island. Brownia, the same place you settled things with Crow. I suppose this would make an ideal training spot. Yeah, it's uninhabited too, so we don't have to worry about causing damage if we go all out. I've trained alone in the mountains before, but having a whole island to myself will be new. There would be one back here when we were students. I doubt anyone will find that, so it's perfect. Now I should set up camp so we may begin. First we'll need to establish a base camp, build a fire and find fresh water supply. After pitching the tents, finding food and water didn't take long. When preparations finished, they were able to devote themselves to improving their skills. Both of them were used to training in the great outdoors. They moved across the island, alternating between individual practice and sparring matches. They started to lose track of time until eventually... Sheesh, I could have sworn the forecast said it would stay dry. Maybe this is another side effect of the Great Twilight, or maybe I'm just overthinking it. Perhaps. Summer rains are always unpredictable. Let's give it some time. It may be over soon enough. Sure. Some time away to train was just what I needed. Concentrating on nothing but swinging my sword has done wonders for clearing my head. I doubt this would be enough to... Right. Is this about the right, about your dad? Yes. At the time, I truly believed I would black out momentarily. I felt so powerless, it was as if the ground had been pulled out from under me. The idea that I was only a burden to Emma and Gaius, that I could not save you or Milliam, it was almost too much for me to bear. Laura. More than anything else, I despise myself for being so weak. As an Arcade, my blade is meant to inspire and push others forward. I wasn't able to do it. I couldn't even come close to my father's legacy. I knew how much Alisa and Eustace must have been suffering, but I couldn't do anything for them. Jean, I truly admire you for deciding to undergo the rivalries. Everyone in Class 7 is working so hard in their own way. Even Crow is breaking free from his own past. I am surrounded by people with so much determination. I feel like I'm the only one who isn't doing enough. So much for being the Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Have I only been riding on the coattails of my father's renown all this time? Am I truly that weak? When I consider this, I only want to run and hide from it all. This must be what is causing my lack of resolve. Is that right? You know, Laura, you and I are really quite alike. When I was being held in the workshop, I spent so much time cursing my own weakness. Everything had gone so wrong, and it felt like it was all my fault. But unlike you, as a fellow practitioner of the blade, I've always kept a close eye on you and your skills. Somewhere along the way, I noticed something odd, but I couldn't quite place what it was. Until now, that is. What do you mean? You're searching for a place to die, aren't you? I know that the Chancellor's heart beats in your chest, and that it is what is keeping the curse of the Empire alive. However, you are not like Crow. Once you die, you will not come back. Therefore, I must ask, why are you giving up so easily? If you won't answer me, then let me see if I am correct in my guess. Is it because you can't forgive yourself? The curse spreading throughout the continent, Miriam's death. You blame yourself for all of it, so now you feel like you don't deserve to live, and that dying will in some way help you atone? Am I right? Yeah, something like that. No, actually it's exactly like that. What's the point in hiding it when you can read me like a book? Countless lives would be lost because of the war in the Great Twilight. None of this would be happening if I had been stronger, if I'd realized what was going on sooner. I wouldn't say I'm trying to throw my life away, it's more like I'm looking for a way to make my death more mean something. That's the best way I can put it. I thought so. Huh? This may sound strange, but I'm happy you told me. Now that I know what burdens you bear, my own issues seem petty in comparison. There's a rage building up inside me that has cut through all the pain I was feeling from losing my father. I won't falter anymore. It's all so clear to me now. Laura.
And that should speak for itself. I'm no different than Elisa, and though it may seem strange to hear me say it, the path of the sword.
Laura. Thank you, I feel a little better now. And here I was thinking this trip was about me cheering you up. I guess the best either of us can do is accept our mistakes and try to get on with our lives. Yes, but not only us. Why else do people band together and encourage growth from one another? I'll endeavour to not let this weakness of mine hold me back. You must do the same. There may be others you wish to be with instead of me, but could we stay like this just a little longer? Of course. Wow, that was a pretty intense storm. But it looks like we'll be able to train some more now. Yes. Are you alright? Hey, don't tell me you're embarrassed now. What? Of course not. I'm just surprised I could be so bold. Anyway, it's time to focus. We came here to train, remember? I never knew Laura could be so cute. Alright. We'll train extra hard now to make up for lost time. Gotta get over our weaknesses and help each other grow, right? She's blushing. Can't be. What can't be, Matthias? My dad just sent me an odd mail about the current situation in all this. A certain someone was dispatched there recently by order of City Hall. Is there some sort of issue with that? Nah, it's not a big deal really. It's just my dad's been in kind of a tough spot in all this, what with his partial demotion and all. This could get messy for him. All I can do is hope he keeps on fighting the good fight. I don't know all the details, but Marcus seems pretty worried about his dad. That in mind, the Palimar might be able to get us over the Horus. Hey Machias, would you be up for sneaking into Ordis with me again? Even with the Imperial Defense Force there, we might still have a chance if we go via Valmar. You mean it? Thanks. There's actually a few things I've been wanting to check on over there. If I could just get in touch with my dad and help him work this out, it would mean the world to me. No time to waste then, let's get going. After contacting Governor Regnitz, the two are headed to Ordis with Valamar's help. One of the governor's subordinates was waiting for them in Ordis and escorted them to the mansion with the utmost secrecy. Thank you, Machias, you risk a lot to come back here. I only meant to report on what was happening lately. I guess I made you worry. We just wanted to check in and make sure everything was alright. Seems like new problems have sprung up faster than weeds. Right, like the National Mobilization Law's Conscription and Requisitions Council. Yes, whereas the Government Accountability Inspectorate falls under the Judicial Branch. Judicial. The Ministry of Justice is an executive agency where the Conscription and Requisitions Council was only recently established. As the name suggests, they have the authority to requisition and conscript according to the law. So one of the council members was sent to audit and is now carrying out the law. This person is only targeting nobles. Yes, that's the information I've received from Vincent and the Floral family. They seem to be covertly seizing assets way beyond what the law permits. Some noble families are now on the verge of bankruptcy. They're taking this way too far. It's almost as if they have a grudge against nobles. That can't be right. They're nobility themselves. Indeed. One of them is the son of a count who was once in marriage talks with the Cain. Depending on what happens, it could go against the secret non-intervention agreement with the nobles that Hugo and Vincent negotiated. I don't have the authority to execute anything now, but it's necessary to have oversight as a member of the Inspectorate. Well, I'll do all that I can to help now I'm here. This all sounds very familiar. Pardon the intrusion, Governor Regnitz. Has something happened? One of the council members is currently exercising their duties at the harbour. The cargo transport ship shared by noble families has been forcibly requisitioned. Hold on, checking something. Alright, let's get started. It shouldn't take too long since we're splitting the documents between us. Once they've been categorized, we'll send them out to the appropriate squadrons. Understood. You guys! What are you kids doing here? This is a restricted area, huh? Hey, you in the classes, haven't I seen you somewhere before? You know these guys, Marcus? Yeah, I had a feeling we'd meet him here. It's been a while, Arthur. I haven't seen you since Sister's funeral. You mean... Wow, first I get to see your dad again, and now you, Marcus. It's good to see you. Sounds like you've been doing some good work at Force with the Government Accountability Inspectorate. Man, you've really grown. Finally, you're right. Marcus' cousin was in a relationship with a noble silver count. The Cain family butted in and caused everything to fall apart. And I hear you're no longer at City Hall. You're part of the executive committee that pushed the National Mobilization Law through, right? Yes, I applied right after the law was passed. I didn't ask to be transferred to audit, that was just coincidence. After everything that happened, I figured I was in no position to face you or your father. I see. I'm not here in any official capacity, but there's still something I need to ask you. What exactly were you planning when you seized that ship? According to my father, the nobility intended it to be an emergency resource for refugees and victims of war. Even with national mobilization law in place, seizing supplies meant to support the citizens won't be allowed. Under normal circumstances, I'd agree with you. But the law can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. I've always had this policy approved by the committee. I argued that since nobles have resources to spare, they should shoulder the lion's share of the burden. That's how you got around it? So it's true, you're not even hiding the fact that you're robbing the nobility blind. This is a blatant abuse of statutory interpretation. With all your experience, you have to know that. Marcius, you remember the Civil War. You were there, after all. You've seen firsthand the suffering the nobles' foolishness has caused. And 4 great houses are the worst of all. Yes, they paid reparations, but it's not enough. They've held back the progress of the Empire and its people for generations. We'll have to make them pay for everything they've done. If we are to overcome this war and create a brighter future, they must pay. What is this? I thought so. Arthur, listen to me. You can't do this. This isn't what Elsa would want.
What?
This whole time I've been trying to understand why you'd support national mobilization law. I mean, you're from a noble family yourself. Why would you be so harsh on other nobles? But I think I have my answer now. You've never forgiven yourself for Elsa's death. The pressure from the nobility, the things you said, they've been weighing on you all these years. I tried to reason with her, even...
What am I saying? Oh, God, will do me to repent now when it's too late.
You see, you've regretted it all this time and those feelings festered. Forgive me, but I've been keeping tabs on you in my spare time. After Elsa died, you left City Hall and continued working for a different department. Your ties to the Cayenne household were completely cut, and you're as good as disowned by your whole family. Despite all that, in your own way, you've been trying to change the Empire's nobility. It's hoping to atone for what happened to Elsa, isn't it? Oh. I don't deserve it. Believe me, I know how you feel. Back then, I hated the nobles and how powerless I was to change anything. You must have lost any remaining faith in them thanks to the Civil War. So you used the national mobilization law to erode their power and put them in the line of fire. But this isn't right. It doesn't matter what dirty tactics your foes use, or how much the odds are stacked against you. I believe in the law. If we really want to change the world, we have to do it by the book.
Damn it! I know! Tried to do things legit, but it wasn't enough. No one's ever gonna change anything that way.
Not alone we can't. I can only speak for myself, but I haven't given in yet. My cousin's death hit me hard. Just like you, I started giving in my hatred. But the time I spent in Class 7 gave me a new outlook on the world and led me to the Inspectorate. And now there's a better way out there for you. I hope you find it. It's the least I can do for the man my cousin loved. Marcus.
You really have a good find him, man. But me? I haven't grown as a person. How can I ever face you after I'm done?
You shouldn't worry so much. Just come forward and face us head on.
Governor Magnets.
For better or worse, I'm going to stick out my post as Imperial Governor from here on. But I can't do it alone. I'm going to need the help of young talent like Reed and Marcus. That goes for you too, Arthur. We've worked together before, and we can work together again. I think this is what Elsa would want. Yeah, I agree. What do you say, Arthur? Will you work with us to change the country from better?
Yes.
I messed up again, didn't I? I'm sorry. Oh, sir, what have I done? Arthur released the cargo ship and returned it to its rightful owner. Though he'd continue working with the National Mobilization Law Committee, he promised to change his ways and revise the requisition policies. Looks like it turned out okay, you heard, Marcus? Yeah, I feel like I finally found some closure too. Thank you, Reed. I don't think I'd ever have found the words to get through to Arthur if I hadn't met you. I've grown out all this only thanks to you and Eustace and the rest of Class 7 too. Well, you're welcome. But you've helped me out too. I think I can put a little more trust in the future now. Who knows, I might even be able to reach some kind of understanding with my own father. Oh, right. I guess none of this even compares to that. You're gonna have your work cut out for you. Just know you can always count on me for anything. You're a good friend, Marcus. Thank you. Is that enough profile notes?
Let's check.
No. Oh, that's not enough for a prize yet, unfortunately. Give me a ring when you've got some more, okay? Kurt Musée Figro.
Danger level's high. Watch out.
Let's go. Strike! Let's go.
I'll cast. Alright.
Here we go. My turn. Arcus, activate.
Let's go.
Strike! Windblade formation!
My turn. Yeah! Yeah!
My turn. Yeah! Very well.
I'm going! Yeah! Good work, everyone.
There we go. Thunderbolt. Area.
It looks scary. Watch out! Harmonize!
This is the... This victory is ours. I need to keep getting better.
Okay, back to Macabre. Certainly feels weird seeing Crow with silver hair. Not much of a change from Reen's sacrifice hair. That's probably why they made it more of a blonde style, blonde type. Oh, nice. because if I recall, you need a crossbow and 4.
Think of my assistant.
The 2 siblings. Palm? Raquel? God, I don't freaking know. Ah, Kaintilia's home. I think. Yep. This trunk feels out of place. Yeah, I agree. Black leather trunk with gold roses? Instructor, is it possible? Right. You should ask that girl from earlier, Tilia. Depending on how things develop, getting in touch with Kai might also be a good call. Yeah. Oh look, it's so cute. That's quite an exquisite doll, isn't it? Wait, Yuna, is this what I think it is? Definitely, you might have only seen them in stores, but I know Rosenberg doll when I see one. Oh, name's on the tag. Car? That's not what we heard earlier, is it? It seems like we have the next note too. How much is Billy? Vanished. Would that be Harmel? Because that's... If my hunch is correct, it's... Harmel. Nope.
Now, let's go.
God, now you can go how much pain this one was.
There's an opening.
Second form, there! All right, nice work.
Yep.
Looks like we hit the jackpot.
Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist. Nope. So what's the other side? God freaking damn, this is trippy. Wait, I recall, isn't there? Yeah, there's some pattern. Ah, yep. Nope. Wrong pattern.
Oh, this is a good spot for a break.
Watch out! This is a tough one.
My...
Good work, everyone.
Wait. Bingo. There it is! So I was on the road to Harmel after all. A village that vanished from the map and a goddamn constellation. Yeah, it's a shame how the lilies are being swallowed up by all the black pleroma grass though. Anyway, let's check inside the case. Is this one a boy or perhaps a boyish girl? The tag says his name is Carnan. It's got one of those cards. This should be the last one. Depths and beginnings in the shadows of the flames trial. The bar was very raised this one. Oh, there's right off the bat, huh? Give me a minute, I might be able to think of something. Now, for they'd actually hide in Hamel. Yes, especially when one considers what happened here before. And this is it, we're gonna find the last Dawn teach whoever stole them a lesson.
How about we take 5?
Club? Do you know we've, What the fuck is she on? There we go.
Seems like a good spot for a break.
So is here after all. Ah, I see, the shadows of the flames trial. This labyrinth was built by a witch descended from the kin of fire. And as for the depths of what? What does it say depths? Depths. Freaking typo. This is where you were trained by Rosalie, isn't that right? Yeah, it was me, Ali, Kurt, and Manuel, I think. This labyrinth is usually guarded by the witch, right? Must have taken a fair amount of skill and audacity to force their way in here. This should be the last one, this was inside. Oh, this one's quite free actually. The new one tag says Alice. So we have Alice, Carnan, and Carl. Come to think of it, those names don't match up with what Lady Rimabella told us. Mariabelle. For real. Rearrange the name, and you got Mariabelle. Yeah, I noticed that too. I see. I think we've been taken for a ride. Huh? Everyone, watch out! What's going on? What kind of a coach is this? Careful, those doors are dangerous. They're being controlled with magic and they're not here to play around.
Alright, nice work. Alright, got it!
Oh my, it seems you found them after all. Wait, what? Just as I thought. There's my Alice, Carl, and Kanan. I'm so relieved to have them back safe and sound. How should I pay you back? How about you spare us the theatrics? My initial suspicion was that you were the Phantom Thief. You're definitely not a man in disguise. Who are you, really? Huh? Rimabella is an anagram of your real name, isn't it? Mariabelle. Am I mistaken? Mariabelle. Oh, I heard about her from Chief Tio and Ellie. Yep. Mutual. So you're the same rank within Ouroboros as Vita. Your father was president during Crossbell's brief independence. Was an insurgent who allied herself with my foolish uncle during the Erebonian Civil War during him. My, how my reputation precedes me. I must say, I'd been intending to meet you, Lady Milady. I'd heard so much about you. Like how Osborne sees you as a threat, and even that witch of the Abyss holds you in high regard. Such a vivacious girl, one who doesn't let anyone walk over her. I like that. Consider me just so flattered. What do you want from us? We got you your dolls just like you requested. And you've said your thanks, so that should be the end of things. This mission was just a set-up for you to toy with us, wasn't it? You were testing our strength, I presume. Fair enough, time for you to leave. Ah, I'm not welcome. How upsetting to hear you didn't enjoy my little prank. I'll take my leave then. Maybe we'll meet again sometime. Wait just a second! Oh? Maria Belcroix. Why on earth would the daughter of the arrested former President Dieter, who betrayed Ellie, no, who betrayed all of Crossbell, rope me into her stupid game? You specifically requested someone from Crossbell, so it's obvious you wanted me to be part of this. Ah, little Una Crawford. Ellie told me a bit about you. The Special Support Section is counting on you joining their ranks one day. You were devastated when you learned about this situation in Crossbell 3 months ago. Quite the patriot now, aren't you? Then there were your confrontations with my colleague, Campanella. Ah yes, the scene where everyone wanted to deck Rufus in the face. It sparked my curiosity and I wanted to size you up. As it happens, you turned out to be just an ordinary girl. There's nothing remarkable about you. You have plenty of enthusiasm, but that's all there is to say. Besides, it's much better to be a normal girl than some freak like you. Una, don't let words get to you. She's only saying that to provoke you. What? Say what you will about Una, but for as normal as she may be, you prove to be anything but. Una's fiercely loyal to Crossbell, and despite her initial resentment, has come to care about Erebonia as well. Meanwhile, you seek nothing but destruction, and are about as blind to reason as they come. You're her exact opposite. Oh. My, those words were aimed to hurt, weren't they? I suppose we are opposites. I did abandon that hopeless Crossbell, after all. And when someone catches my eye, I can't help but get the urge to bully them. Although she's not quite my type, to tell you the truth. Oh, they're just what in the blazes is going on here? Why, hello there, Miss Maribel. Rosalia, isn't that... Oh, most certainly is. Well, what an unexpected pleasure to meet you in person, Crimson Witch. May I compliment you on this cleverly designed labyrinth? Remarkably dimensional layering. Don't be so cheeky. You've got a lot of nerve coming in uninvited through a loophole in my barrier. So you're the alchemist who's driven out Vita and joined forces with Osborne. How's your Ars Magna research going? Are you getting close to mastering the technique? Oh, I wish. Unfortunately, such things take time. And Blue Blonde, my apologies for impersonating you. If it was anyone but you, my dear, I'd have a fittingly cruel revenge prepared. But you simply never learn, so let's just say you'll owe me a favour for misusing my name. Fine, I can agree to that. Well, I'd better be on my way now. I'm looking forward to our next meeting. I can't sense where she went off to. I suppose it must be difficult to accept that her Magus could possibly possess talents to rival the Witch of the Abyss herself. What the hell is her problem? She's even more scummy than the rumors say. She makes a lasting impression, doesn't she? With both her unbearable personality and incredible abilities. Let's look on the bright side. She may have toyed with us, but we've learned something about her in the process. How about you? You're not the madman some make you out to be after all.
I trust you've been well, Schwarzer. I am delighted to see you returned safely. I have no intention of becoming your ally in the foreseeable future, but nor will I be your... I certainly hope you understand.
Okay, you stay out of our business and we'll stay out of yours. Is that the deal? By the way, you helped my students in Crossbow. Thank you for that. Instructor. I did that purely on a whim. Well, I'll be going. I appreciate you stepping in to uphold my good name. He has some nerve contacting me with Vita out of the blue and requesting I take him here at once. I'm 800 years old, you know. I'd like to be treated with more decorum and respect. The group spent some time placating Crabby Roselia. They then stopped off at Erin before returning to the Mercury. Yuna left the mandatory party. Wonderful. Someone's calling? Looks like it's on the Macabre.
Oh, Reen! How's it going on your
God, I
end?
forgot I've got freaking blue hair. We just wrapped up. Is that excitement I hear in your voice? Did something happen? Well, I got some new info in about leaves on the French campus. That's great news. We'll see you on the Macabre soon then. Okay, see you in a bit. Some progress at last. Yeah, from what I know, the main campus students have come to occupy the French campus. We may have to get involved depending on what info Toa has for us. Back on the Macabre, Reen and the others quickly gathered on the bridge. I really need to stop saying one way and switch into another. So it's true then, Professor Schmidt really has gone back to the French campus. Yeah, our intel seems solid. G. Schmidt, one of the 3 disciples of Professor C. Epstein, the original inventor of augmented technology. He also served as the French campus technical advisor. He helped us out a great deal during the Civil War. I've known him for a while now through my grandfather. Your grandfather was a fellow disciple as well, right, Tio? Right, that's what led to me coming to Terrebonne in the first place. But if he's back at the French campus, that must mean... Yeah, looks like he's on the main campus's side now, just like Major Michael. Damn, I mean, I knew he wasn't exactly a philanthropist, but still. Professor, why? That's just how the old bar is. Kinda doubt there's any bad blood behind it. Yes, he was likely more drawn in by the research opportunity than anything else. But more importantly are those sent to leaves alongside the professor. Remember the Epstein Foundation and a relative of the Ashen Chevaliers. A relative, Only one possibility comes to mind considering the circumstances. And that Foundation member, you think he might be Teal? Both seem more than likely, though we can't say for sure just yet. The only way to find out for certain is to do so ourselves. So farewell.